Hello everyone and welcome to our Domain Scam League in Modern. If you enjoy Salt, make sure to stick around to the end for some hilariousness. Continuing our Leyline Sion rampage, we decided to play a deck that took inspiration from a first place finish in a recent tournament. So unlike our recent videos, we are playing Domain mana, so we're not afraid to cast Leyline or Sion on curve. Simply put, this is basically the Rakdos Evoke deck, adding different threats and different removal. For the Rakdos side, we have our scam package with Greif and Not Dead After All. We're also running our Fatal Pushes, Ragavans, Bowmasters, and Fables. And for the Domain side, we have our 4 Kavu, Leyline of the Guildpact, Sion of Draco, and Leyline Binding. So this version is just a nice mix-up of the two decks. We have our Domain mana base to cast all our spells, and then we have one Surveil land with Raucous Theater just in case we're flooding out. For the sideboard, we have one Prismatic Ending, just a flexible removal card, 3 Pick Your Poison for opposing Leylines for Amulet, 2 One More Ego for combo decks, 1 Hit Atsugu for graveyard decks, small CMC decks, 4 Leyline of the Void, a lot of graveyard decks, so definitely want to take care of that, and then 2 Magus of the Moon for big mana decks like Amulet, Tron, anything we think we need to bring this in for. So that is Domain Scam in Modern. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get in the gameplay. All right, welcome to match number 1 on the play. This hand isn't the most exciting, but we have a turn 1, turn 2. We have a good curve, so we're going to try this. So we'll lead off on a Bloodstained Mire, go get Blood Crypt, and play Ragavan. Cast Ragavan. Opponent plays Urza's Mine, passes. We're assuming this is Blue Tron. Pretty bad top deck. Good attacks. They're going to cycle. Cycle Lorien revealed. Force Negation. Okay. So play out our land. Let's play a Thoughtseize. Yikes. Okay. Mine, Power Plant, Karn. They have Fire Ice and both Karns. Pretty annoying. So they can fire Ragavan. They can repeal Ragavan. I feel like we just have to take Karn and take our licks here. And then we're going to play out Kavu. They play the Steam Vents. They're going to pass. They're either going to ice Kavu or fire this. Play land. They could also just repeal one of these. I feel like they'd 1/1 fire Ragavan. That's what I would do. Okay, so they do that. We'll get in. Discard Leyline here for another land. Just cast Ragavan. So we're pretty like done here. We kind of have to get some hand disruption before they cast Karn, which is not going to be easy. We have to get our white source here. I'm on tap. Draw a Fable. Move to combat. Probably gonna... Oh, they didn't repeal any of these. Okay. I'm gonna discard Not Dead for another land. Ooh, we're flooding. I guess they're gonna repeal Ragavan now. What's this? All right, so they... Lagoon, Breach, or Kavu. We'll put on the bottom. Ragavan hits. We get an O-Stone. So there's no point in casting that because it's just going to get a Out Fable, play Verdant Catacombs, and pass. The Flood is unfortunate. They still have Repeal in hand. They can repeal Goblin Shaman. They're going to cast Karn. They down tick Karn. Let's see what they get. Probably like Titan. 1 ring. Okay. It's a good one to get. Get Raucous Theater. Keep that on top. Gonna discard the land. Bowmasters. Okay. But that'll go at Karn. That'll go at opponent. Make a treasure. Ragavan hits. Another power plant. I'm just going to Bowmasters now to get rid of Karn. This also helps with the ring. We could Bowmasters in response to the ring, but we're going to Leyline Binding instead. They are going to have protection. They cast ring. Get protection. They tap the draw. We cast Leyline Binding. All right, nice. That ended up working out very well for us. Some good top decks. Blue Tron. Definitely want Magus. Probably Pick Your Poisons. Unmoored Ego, maybe on Karn. It's not good. Fatal Push isn't good. Ragavan's like decent, but they have so much removal, especially on the draw. We would love to just kind of Grief scam them. Let's see if we do this. 61. Probably like a Not Dead. Pretty slow hand. Pick Your Poison. Let's try to mulligan for a better hand. All right, we'll keep this. It is a 1-lander, but we have a little bit of everything, and we're on the draw, so I'm fine with this. Put back Not Dead. We'd love to get an untapped land. All right, they play Mine, Map, and draw Ego. And they play Island, pass. Okay. So we do get the Thoughtseize, if nothing else. Maybe take a Karn out of their hand. Oh, we do draw the land. That's pretty sweet. Let's lead off on a Thoughtseize. They do have the Karn. We're going to take Karn because that's just like the threat. O-Stone's going to be annoying because they're going to crack map and play. It's fine. We could take O-Stone, but because they have Remand, it's going to be annoying to get anything down. They play the power plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They don't play out O-Stone. They don't need to. Get Raucous Theater, looking for another land. Okay, we'll keep that. Play out Kavu. Easy Remand. We have to make them use their spells. Here they can cycle for Lorien. They get a Steam Vents. Their hands like Fire and Ice, O-Stone. All right, now they're going to have Tron. I wonder if we can Ego them. No, they drew another Remand. All right, well, we make them use their mana so they can't at least get this now. but they're going to have Tron next turn. They crack map, go get a tower. Let's see what they have. They draw the Karn? No, they drew the Karn. They get Sundering Titan, and they cast O-Stone here. We didn't draw anything of relevance. We can't even Unmoored Ego it because they can just get it back with pretty awkward. Let's play out some stuff. I mean, they have O-Stone as well. We could play out both. I want to hold up Bloodstained Mire crack for Titan though. I can't imagine we're winning this game right now because they've drawn Karn and Tron, and double Remand was really punishing here. All right, the cast Sundering Titan. Oh, I guess we didn't have the chance to crack that land on targets. I guess there's no time in between. Then I guess we would have cast Kavu. No, well, our Kavu would have died anyway. All right, we'll scoop. We could play a couple more turns, but it's not going to do anything. Do we want Ragavan in on the play? We haven't gotten to Greif Scam them at all yet. All right, on the play. Any Greif Scams? Still no Greif Scams. Nah, this hand's pretty weak. We have like a little bit of everything, but nothing really good. All right, I guess we'll keep this. Man, these hands are terrible. Back 1, 2, play a land pass. All right, they play Power Plant, get Zagoth. I love a Scam card. They play Steam Vents. This is sad. We're not doing anything. We're supposed to be doing things on turn 1 and 2, but because our hand is just terrible. Other try him. We could get Raucous trying to look for the third land, but they're just going to ice us. So I'm glad we didn't do that. Terrible draw. We could Greif pitching Leyline. Definitely a play here. O-Stone. Probably going to do that this turn now. Magus. Wish we had a Scam effect. Subtlety. Alright, we'll bottom that. Did we just pick your poison this O-Stone? Just unfortunate. No lands. Mulliganing so much. Alright, at least they're on 3 lands as well. Yeah, still nothing. I mean, they're revealed. Alright, they're not hitting any lands. We're not doing anything. I guess we'll Fable. Eat of Remand or something. They have a Repeal for Goblin Shaman. Yeah. Alright, still no lands. Not dead. Then we're going to get rid of this Magus. Alright, we're going to discard Magus. I don't know. None of these cards are amazing. Maybe go for the high upside here. Thoughtseize. So we could Greif Scam, or we could just Thoughtseize. I think I'm just going to Thoughtseize, because if they have like another Subtlety, something, oh my gosh. Alright, I guess we'll take Karn. Yeah, their hand's insane. Like, obviously, because they haven't been making land drops. Still no land drops. They have Condescend. I don't know why they didn't use it. Do we have enough mana for this? Nah, we need one more. They're on Cleanup. Mindslaver. We would love to hit some land drops. Oh yeah, we knew they had that. Go bottom. Now we can Greif Scam them. No, they drew Subtlety? I'm gonna top it. So if Condescend. Alright, they drew the One Ring. We have Leyline Binding for it. Or they had the One Ring. I mean, they drew the island for the One Ring. Maybe we bottom Greif because we don't know that they're going to hit their land, but now we have Greif. All right, they don't hit their land drops. And Greif them. They're just going to Remand. Oh my god, no. That's so funny. And they can Condescend too. Yikes, man. I'm just getting tempoed out here. Probably go get another Tron land. They get the Mine. Still holding up Condescend. Oh my gosh, our draws have just been terrible. All right, at least we get the Greif using this now. Finally it resolves. Take Emrakul and just pass. So they just have 2 Condescends in hand. Hoping what they draw. Oh, this. All right, at least they tapped out. This doesn't have flying, right? Get them for 4. We're going to hold this land for... I just have to hope they don't draw anything relevant. No. Come on. These top decks. All right, they down tick. What do they get for... They have 2 mana left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably a ring. They can't attack with this. Maybe we'll get lucky and draw a binding or something. O-Stone, okay. And they drew a land for... Now we're going to discard both lands. Oh, that's pretty funny, actually. Let's go Thoughtseize. Take O-Stone. Kill Karn. All right, Karn's dead. They have 2 Condescends in hand. Let's see if their top decks are good to them. Okay, they drew a Repeal. That's a redraw into Map. So this can go get Academy, or is this Tower? All right, they get in for 6. No reason not to. We draw Magus. It's actually pretty funny. We're not going to cast any spells into Condescend. We don't want them scrying. So they either top deck something or not. All right, we got there. They bricked on lands like 8 turns in a row, so we got super lucky there because our draws were pretty awful as well. So if they actually played normal Magic, they definitely would have won. GG, Giles. All right, match 2 on the draw, and we have the Scam package. We have lands. That's what we're here to do, right? Please don't Thoughtseize us. Ragavan? Okay. The Pseudo Mirror. So many not deads. So we'll cast this. At least if they kill this, we have way more to get. Fable and Fable. Okay. So their hand's pretty garbo. They do get in with a Ragavan hit. All right, so we take both Fables and pass. Their hand was pretty solid overall. Like they turn 2 Fable, turn 2 Fable, or turn 3 Fable. Let's see what they hit. Hopefully nothing good from our end. They hit a Sion. That's fine. And imagine the play out the theater here. Not Dead, Verdant, and Mystery card. We draw Leyline. Yikes. Okay. Play out a land. Probably gonna binding this. Well, I guess we can't because our land bases... Because we played Swamp first. Probably a mistake there. Maybe they try to like kill Greif at some point. They draw a kill spell. All right, they get in with Ragavan again. And they hit a land. Okay. They play the land. Maybe this Leyline binding will find a better target. They draw like Fable. They drew Greif. Unfortunately, we can't cast Leyline binding, so they're gonna be able to Greif our Greif or our Leyline binding. All right, we'll get Zagoth here. Greif will resolve. They take the binding. Yep. Wow, our top decks this league have been terrible. Holy moly. This 5. Now we're just like losing the race. Guess we'll just pass. I mean, they can just attack with Greif. It'll buy us some time maybe. Only 3 a turn. They crack Marsh Flats. They seem to be drawing way better than us. Yes, definitely. Oh no. We'll fetch, but they went Greif into Shieldred. We're gonna scoop to that. See what we draw first. And we draw, it's like decent. It's kind of annoying that it is decent. I guess we'll cast it. Still can't attack. We're just gonna die to this. We need to draw a Leyline binding. They were not dead in hand, but they've gone runner. Triple runner? I mean, Greif's, again, not that great here, but it's still a threat. They take a not dead. I'd probably take Leyline, to be honest, because at least that can be pitched for things. They disagree. And they can just pass and play the waiting game. They can also attack and not dead one of these. Yeah, I mean, we're going to block, and they're going to not dead, and then we're going to not dead, and it's just going to be the same thing. Wait, they didn't even... Oh, shoot. Wait, what the? That was so... Like, that just skipped through... I didn't even F6. That's... I don't know. All right, we'll concede. That was weird. I don't know. All right, so against just normal Scam. All right, so against Scam, we're going to take out the Thoughtseize. I guess bring in Leylines. Might be too many. Bowmasters probably isn't the greatest either. They got a Ragavan for a pending as well. All right, on the play. No lands. Gonna have to mulligan. Guess we'll put back not dead. This is a weird hand. But put both Leylines into play. Play land pass. This is gonna get a Theater because we're definitely looking for a second land here. Maybe we get lucky and they just do nothing. Oh, that's good. Raucous Theater. Looking for a land. Land would be huge. Oh, I thought that was end of turn. I mean, sure, they Greif us. Like, whatever they take, doesn't matter. They take a Sion. Makes sense. Give me the land. Not a land. Pass Ragavan, pass. Let's see if this Ragavan lives. Most likely not. I could see it dying to a bolt. Maybe they just go like Dolly. Bowmasters, that's a good one. I don't know why they have their upkeep stop. Not a land. All right, we'll pass. Oh, magic. You cast Dolthy. Get him for 2. We still don't draw a land. And I really don't want to Greif them because then Dolthy can just Greif our Sion. So I'm going to pass. 3, 4, 5. These non-games are killing me though. Now they're going to have like Shieldred here. No, they have Greif anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to scoop. 1 land. We're never winning this one. It's unfortunate. All right, welcome to match 3. We're going to keep this hand. We have Guildpact, Scam, all the good stuff. So hopefully we draw our second land. All right, they play Forest Utopia Sprawl. Interesting. So we're going to get to see what they're on. Oh, second land is huge. So let's Greif Scam them. Oh, it's a stack. Okay. Unfortunately, we are going to take a Loam that they can dredge back. I think it's fine to do it to keep Greif on the battlefield. They probably don't want to do that though, so it's okay too. They want to take natural draws. They drew Flame Slash return. It's a good draw for them. We're going to lead off on Sion. That way we can protect Kavu from any more removal. I mean, if all they have is Flame Slash, then we should be fine, which I think that is true. They cycle Forgotten Cave. They crack Foothills for Commercial District. And then, all right, we'll get in. Cast Kavu, start eating their Loams. Put them on a 2-turn clock. 4 mana. No, they drew the 1 ring. Probably what they kept on top with Commercial District. We can still attack with Kavu. They cycle Forgotten Cave. We're going to attack. They have 2 Loams, so there's no point in doing that. So we're going to try to make our hand better. I'm going to discard Not Dead for Fatal Push. We'll pass. And then we'll get our Surveil land at least. They go to 13. They draw with the ring. Cycle Forgotten Cave. Ren and Bolt in the yard. Life from the Loam, all 3 of those. I guess I can keep cycling. Play land. Crack Foothills go to 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to put them to 3. They don't do anything. I guess they're just going to Loam something. Oh, just Besajo. Raucous Theater. Kavu doesn't die. I think that's a little slow. I'm going to bin that. Let's get all our stuff here. 9. Discard for another land. They're going to go to 1 here. Look at their hand. All lands in Utopia Sprawl. All right, so they're going to go to 1. They can't fetch anymore. They draw with the ring. They're just looking for another ring. See if they find it. They're going to Loam or try to cycle with Forgotten Cave maybe. So they do find the second ring. They're still at 1. They cast Ren and 6. They get back Besajo with Ren and 6. So they can Besajo Sion. I don't know if that's going to do much. Sacred Foundry tapped. Kill Ren because it doesn't matter. We'll discard for Bowmasters. Okay, that's a good one. So we'll pass. We'll just Bowmasters if they do anything. They can't cycle. They can't do anything. All right, and they lose. It's a very good draw by turn 7. All right, they draw with the ring. I don't know what they could find, but I guess why not? We get there. All right, so against Loam, we're definitely going to be bringing in these 4 Leylines. Pretty easy. I think that's it. Maybe Hitatsugu. Beta Push and come out. Ragavan's decent. Maybe like Thoughtseize. Ragavan. They empty their hand so much and their hand is just mostly lands anyway. All right, we'll keep this hand. It has Leyline. It has 1 land, but we have like Ragavan shenanigans. We could even turn 1 Thoughtseize actually. Hopefully they don't go like turn 1 Pick Your Poison. Looks like they might. Or Utopia Sprawl or Pick Your Poison. Oh, nice. Utopia Sprawl. Okay. I kind of want to lead up on Thoughtseize, actually. Let's Greif first. They do have the Besajo. Opponent says double Greif, turn 1, 2 matches, nice hand. Hee. I mean, fortunately, we don't have the scam package, so it doesn't matter. So we're gonna take Blood Moon. Do we Thoughtseize away Ragavan? Probably, honestly, we probably could have griefed Ragavan. Yeah, maybe that was the play. Grief Ragavan and then just... But if they're gonna... I would just cycle Cave, okay. Probably play land and Beseiju this. Definitely go get a land. We'll get Zagoth Triome because we have Ragavan for the white source. There's Not Dead. We had a land. So Leyline Binding still costs 2. They Shock and Stomping Ground. They found the One Ring. Good top decks by them. After they're like salting off in chat. How much does this cost? 2, right? Yeah. Just cast. Surprised they didn't tap it on their turn. Because now when they go to tap it, we're just going to Leyline Binding it and they're going to be really sad. All right, we're Leyline Binding their ring. They get no draws. They have 1 card in hand. I believe it's a land. No, not Ren. They get to ping Monkey. Monkey down. Good draw for them as well. And Utopia Sprawl. Okay. Definitely need some good top decks here. That's a good one. 1 top deck deserves another top deck. Unfortunately, these cards are pretty dead. They draw a land. Probably gonna pitch the Greif. They kept it on top. Catacombs. Let's attack Ren down. Discard. I kind of want to keep Not Dead. Just keep Kavu around. Leyline of the Void could be something. I'm going to pitch Grief. Play this out. We need white. We don't have any untapped white sources, but I think it's fine to get two creatures down. So even if they Flame Slash Sion, we still have this. I feel like that's what they drew. They kept a kill spell or Seismic Assault. Okay. Interesting keep when they have no lands in hand. This card Not Dead or Not Dead. All right, we'll just play out Leyline and they should scoop to this. Yeah, I don't know why they would keep Seismic Assault in hand or on top, and they bolt themselves go out in a blaze of glory. All right, welcome to match 4. We are on the play. This hand is a 1-lander with Leyline, but no turn 1 play, so we're gonna have to throw this back. I really wish we had scam pet, like anything with this would be awesome, but we don't want to risk it. This hand is better. No red source. We have a black source. We'll keep. Guess put back, just lead off on the turn 1 Thoughtseize. Definitely missing our mana here. I mean, a fetch land will cure that for us, but I really don't want to go to 5 with this deck. Just mulligans so poorly. Unless you get the scam package or what's it called? All right, Preordain, Fatal Push, Spell Pierce. All right, we're going to take Preordain. Kind of want to make our land drops. Want to slow them down. Blue-black control. All right, we do draw the land. Their Field of Ruins really good against us. Going to play this tapped and pass. Their Spell Pierce stops our Fable. Their Push stops our Goblin Shaman. All right, they play the other Delta and pass. Kavu's nice, except they're just going to Fatal Push it. I mean, it gets it out of their hand, but then they're like never tapping out for... I guess we can wait. Kind of awkward. Just this hand right here is just really good against us right now. So we don't want them to field our Triumph. There's field. Maybe they do it now because we're gonna put that on top. See if it makes them want to field us. Oh, it's Mill. Did not even cross my mind. Okay. Opponent can't say good luck, have fun while playing Mill. That's not fair. See if they want to field. Okay, so they would have triggered Archive Trap regardless. We don't have anything in the sideboard for this. We have like Magus and Pending, I guess. Man, these top decks. Yikes. All right, I mean, we'll play into their Fatal Push. There's not much we can do. All right, they didn't push it end of turn. That's strange. All right, they still do nothing. Ragavan. We dash Ragavan here. I guess, why not? Make them choose what they want to Fatal Push. All right, they let us attack as well. Discard Leyline for Sion. All right, now they push the Kavu. Ragavan connects and hits a crab. Yeah, we don't need the crab. So we know they have Fatal Push still in hand. They surgical our Ragavans. Okay, that's pretty funny. So their hand is still like Pierce, Fatal Push. I don't know why they wouldn't just Fatal Push it and then surgical it. I mean, they Fatal Push their Kavu anyway. See if they Field of Ruin us. We have no basic lands to get. They're just holding up Spell Pierce. Yeah, they hit our 1 forest and they have Archive Trap. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this. They're running hot here. It's kind of countering everything we're doing. Another Scion, which costs 8. Make them use it. We have 19 cards left in the library. They draw 3. Play another field. All right, we'll skip to the field. Yeah, it did not work out for us. We mulligan too low and just didn't work out. All right, we're going to bring in Magus, Pending. Probably hit Sugu too. I think Ragavan's not the greatest here because they have crabs and they have like push and stuff like that, which I don't really want to trade with that. Thoughtseize is decent. Everything's decent there. Ragavan on the play could be fine, but if they just go turn 1 0-3 crab, then we're just bricked. All right, on the play, another mulligan. Yeah. I want to keep a good 7. This is also another mulligan. This is like the 3rd league in a row, I'd say. We mulligan to 5 like every game. I'm never happy with our 7s and like they're just unkeepable. And I don't think it's confirmation bias. I feel like we have to check the tapes, right? Oh my God, these hands. We don't have like the scam package. If we had the scam one and that was it, maybe I'd keep this. Is it worth it to go to 4? Put back, maybe just keep and put back these 3 or these 3 maybe. Yeah, we're just going to keep and put back these 3. Oh, wait, we only have to put back 2. I mean, Sion could be good. Let's do that. I want to keep like the potential scam. Play Foothills and pass. Pretty brutal mulligan. All right, they lead off on the Ruined Crab. At least we have Fatal Push for that. Let's look at a Triome. Now we just need lands. Not a land. Push the crab and pass. They have Field of Ruin. Both of our losses so far are going to be just to like mana screw. Draw land. Unfortunately, it's a basic, so Field of Ruin is even stronger now. Probably going to cycle here. We'll Bowmasters so we can kind of get them on that. Hopefully they don't have a removal spell. Wow, they milled 4 non-land cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We were not drawing a land for 5 more turns at least. All right, they play their land. Probably going to Field of Ruin us now. Get our other basic. Do they have push for this as well? No. All right, at least we can hold up not dead. At least we can hold up not dead. They archive trap us, sure. And the way they're pausing, I feel like they have surgical. Thoughtseize. Let's attack first and see if they get a fatal push something. Okay, nice. That's why we attacked first before Thoughtseizing, because if we Thoughtseize, then they just push this in response. 1 mana counter. We have a 3-turn clock on the field. We love a land, any land to let us cast Fable. Probably Shotgun Watery Grave. Yep. For some reason, this feels like a Jace. I feel like Jace isn't good in this matchup, though. Just hard cast Fraying Sanity. Fractured Sanity. 1, 2, 3. They got all our stuff. It's not even worth looking through. It's just like, it is what it is. All right. Cast Thoughtseize. See if they have another Fatal Push. They have Ensnaring Bridge. Okay. So they did bring in the Ensnaring Bridges, which I guess makes sense because we're an aggro deck. But they only have a Field of Ruin left in hand, and it's dead because we only have these lands. I almost feel like I would have cycled this instead, even though, I mean, you have the Orc army, so maybe not. They drew something. They're trying to put themselves down to 1. Do we have any more Bowmasters left? Oh, and they scoop. Wow. We got super lucky there. I feel like that's what it ends up coming down to with these matchups, which is just like, how lucky can you get? So we have 4 bindings, which I think are fine for the bridges. Fatal Pushes, Thoughtseizes. I don't think we need Pick Your Poisons. Ragavans. I think we'll just run it back. Yeah, this is just like a how lucky can you get kind of thing. We mulligan to like an unkeepable like 5 there too. All right, pretty easy mulligan here as usual. Definitely keep this hand. Keep the Swamp because it's a basic. Put in Leyline. We would love to draw a Scam card. That would be ideal. Leyline Binding. Play Foothills. Thoughtseize first. Drown, Extirpate, and Leyline Binding. We don't really care about Extirpate. Fractured or Drown. Maybe take Drown here. It's a counter spell and it kills our stuff. I feel like I'd board out Extirpate for something. All right, they get Sewers and they keep it on top. Oh, just another land. We draw Leyline. Not good. But we can always fetch it away with, all right, they crack Delta for an island. Don't tell me they drew, okay. I was going to say, don't tell me they drew, what's it called? Overgrown Magus, Not Dead, and land. So their hand is Extirpate, Swamp, 3 mystery cards. All right, they play the Swamp. Not extirpating anything yet. Gonna discard Leyline for Sion. That's pretty good. No, they do Drowned. Yeah, it stinks we weren't able to get Sion into play. All right. I mean, it's weird they let us attack, but we're fine with that. Now we can play that and pass. The Shotgun Water Grave help us out a little bit. See if they want to like get rid of Kavus or something. They're casting something. I wouldn't mind drawing an untapped source for hardcast Greif. Bridge. Well, that's easily dealt with here. Can actually Thoughtseize first. We could always play around Spell Pierce as well. All right, so they're going to extirpate Kavu. They're going to see Leyline Binding. Also, if we had Leyline Binding in the graveyard, we definitely would have cast that first because if we try to Thoughtseize and then they surgical our Leyline Bindings, we'd be screwed. So they take our Kavu. I'm assuming the last card in hand is the land. Oh, it is a Spell Pierce. Wow, that's funny. They had both. All right, cast Binding. And see, we played around that perfectly. Eat the bridge. And now we can use this land to, oh, just kidding. Theater's in the graveyard, so we can't. So we're just not going to do anything with this. Just pass the turn. Asha's. It's 10 cards. Guildpacts. Pretty dead cards. Pretty good for us. We also draw a dead card. On a 2-turn clock, they had the brick 2 more times. They had a crab. Maybe they'll scoop to this. Bowmasters. Okay. Game definitely worked out for us. They kind of kept a weird hand, I'd say. It didn't really work out for them. Preordain, cast Bowmasters. Ping them for 1. Lifelink. Then they're going to draw a card. We're going to ping them again. I guess the only thing they could draw is another bridge. They bottom 2 and they scoop. Okay. All right. Welcome to the final match. This is a 1-lander, but we have Leyline. Early plays. So I think we're going to try this. Forest into map. Am I assuming this is Tron? What a draw. All right. So we're just going to go turn 1 Ragavan here and pass. I think we have time. Interesting forest into map play. This could just be mono green. I don't think you'd ever go forest into map for mono green Tron. Seismic Growth Chamber. Okay, so it's Titan. That makes more sense. Yeah, at least Ragavan's solid. They don't have an Arboreal Grazer. Maybe we can draw a Close, but not. Get in with Ragavan. We hit an Amulet. Okay. Let's Greif them. Summoner's Pact, Summoner's Pact. Take one. Unfortunately, we can't take both. Play out Kavu and pass. We just want to keep up the pressure. So their hand is all lands and Summoner's Pact. I'm glad we took that ring or the Amulet. That Amulet would have been nice for them. Play out the Forest. Hopefully just pass. All right, they do just pass. Maybe end step, get a Saga or something. I don't know. We draw an Overgrown Tomb. It's our second land. Probably going to loot away this Greif for Bowmasters. See what we hit. Or is this Saga? Okay. Let's Thoughtseize away their Summoner's Pact. They drew Boseiju, so they could Boseiju. They're just going to crack map now. Okay. So they are at 11. End of turn, we're probably going to just Bowmasters, ping them to 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put them to 1. Mycosynth Gardens. They're going to transmute. 4 mana. Don't be the ring. Oh, just transmute. Okay. They go get a Summoner's Pact. Let's flash in Bowmasters. Put them to 10, and they scoop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Close enough, right? All right, so that was fortunate that they kept such a loose hand. Against Titan, we have a lot to bring in. A lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards to bring in. Bowmasters is not good. We can board Bowmasters out. Thoughtseize is decent. Fatal Push is medium. Ragavan on the draw can come out. It just gets bricked by a Grazer too much. And probably a push. It's always great to win game 1 against Titan. They're playing the 61 card special. Do we keep this hand? Guildpact, double Sion. We have no disruption. Let's try it. Why not? Hopefully they don't have a Force of Vigor. They could just like upkeep, kill our stuff. Force and Amulet. Okay. This could be a mistake because we're not keeping any interaction. Like thinking about it, it's probably not a keep because this isn't how you win the matchup. We need to mulligan to hands with like pick your poison. But who knows, if they can't get rid of this and we can just slam this down and double block Vesuva. Explore. All right, they're ramping. Crumbling Vestige. Got a sub mid game. That's pretty cool. Thank you for the sub. All right, this is going to go Surveilling. Kavu. We don't need another threat. We need to pick your poison. Magus. Decent. Didn't mean to do that. All right, I mean, I guess we'll just go with it. They have double Forest. So Magus isn't as impactful, but they can always bounce this and then replay it as like Selesnya. This is also better to play after they play Dryad, which is what it looks like they're doing. Oh, just the ring. Okay. That is a land. Could get a swamp with that. I think Magus, they'll play out Magus. They can always, again, they have 2 forests in play, so it doesn't really matter. These tap for any color of mana, but we don't have, what's it called now? Hopefully this will slow them down. All right, that's good. They can't copy Amulet. They do have Dryad now. So these can tap for any color of mana. I would love to pick your poison. All right, they just pass. I guess let's lead off on a Thoughtseize, and then we'll just play Sion out. We could play Fable. They do have the Prime Time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can cast Prime Time. They have 2 Prime Times. Okay. Guess we're just taking the 1 ring. Play out the second Draco and pass. So they are going to get to do some shenanigans with Prime Time. They can cast 1. Oh, are they just getting rid of our Leyline? Okay, that makes things a little harder. I guess we did see the Boseiju in hand. Could survive. Wait, what did they Boseiju? Oh, just one of them. I forgot we have 2. That's interesting. I guess, did we see more than 1? We didn't. They can't attack with Titan because we have 3 blockers here with First Strike. I mean, they can attack. All right, so they're just going to hardcast Titan here. Oh, Thragtusk. All right, they gain life, sure. And an Amulet. So their hand is just 2 Titans and we draw the 3rd Sion. Okay. I wonder if that's going to get the scoop. Why don't Scions have lifelink? Just kidding, they do. All right, we attack with 2 Scions. And we're never blocking this. Cast a 3rd Sion. See if they scoop to this. Usually when we're top decking Scions, we don't have Leyline in play. So it's kind of fortunate it's working out that way. Opponent draws with a ring. They're at 8 cards in hand. They're definitely looking for a Boseiju for this. That would be... No, they found... Playing Fable plays around Pick Your Poison. So maybe that's a consideration in hindsight. But then if they just have like Boseiju, it doesn't matter. All right, they have the Dismember. Now they get to play the Titan. 2, 4, 6. I guess we sit back and see. No, they get Valakut. Not looking good. The Pick Your Poison top deck. I mean, they drew a million cards with Ring, so you can't feel too bad. Again, we'll come back after they're done. All right, they cleared our whole board and we lose. Wow, 1 Pick Your Poison did everything. And Dismember, I guess. All right, let's run it back. Maybe keep a hand with more interaction. All right, on the play. Has Greif, Magus, and double Fable, but just like nothing till turn 3. Can mulligan this. All right, we have Grief Scam with Unmoored Ego. Definitely keeping this one. Keep. Put back Swamp. Shock and Blood Crypt. Grief Scam them. All right, they have the Boseiju in hand as well. So what are we taking? We're going to take Ring and Amulet, maybe? Maybe Ring Summoner's Pact. Take Ring. Because we're going to be Unmoored Egoing their... Tariwest gets another Summoner's Pact. Probably just Amulet. Slow them down regardless. They will get to draw a card. All right, they draw the Grazer. I'm glad we boarded out Ragavans, like we said. All right, we do draw the basic. So next turn, we can Unmoored Ego their Titans. So their hand is Prime Time, Explore. So they will be able to explore this turn. Cast Explore, cast Selesnya Sanctuary, they draw a Stronghold. Okay, so we know their hand still. So we do get to ego their Titans, if nothing else. Get Zagoth. All right, we draw the Foothills. Just do this immediately. Name Primeval Titan. 1, 3 from their hand. And then their deck is... So they can only win with Dryads, Cultivator Colossus, and a Thragtusk. So it's mostly, if we can get rid of their Dryads, then we should be good. Okay. They do get the draw, and we'll pass. Put them to 12. Hopefully they don't draw the One Ring. Explore, that's what they drew for a turn or for something. Another Grazer. They can chump for a turn. Play T-West. And Vesuva. Copying. So if we can draw another Unmoored Ego and just name Dryad, I think we just went off the... I mean, again, they could do Colossus stuff, but Binding's pretty good. I'm going to play Foothills because I want to Surveil with it. Binding will be for reserved for either if they draw Dryad or Colossus. They can also win with Saga tokens. They drew something. Another Explorer? Okay, there's the Dryad. All right, we'll Surveil. Put our Surveil on. We don't have a white source. Oops. All right, we'll top that. Cast 4 mana, unfortunately, because we're stupid. I always assume we have all our colors of mana. Probably just double chump here. Also, another mistake not playing out. Man, we're just, after not getting that white mana, now I'm just like, yeah, so we should have played this first because it gives it lifelink. That was stupid. All right, they do have Summoner's Pact. Yeah, see, man, they get the Colossus. Definitely messed up. They hardcast Colossus. Hopefully they don't hit well. One land, just one land. Okay. Now we're looking for a white source. This does fly, so they're still on a 2-turn clock. This does have reach, though. Big mistakes. No blocks. They have to pay for Summoner's Pact. All right, let's see if we get punished here for not fetching the white source. They play Lush Portico, get their Surveil on. They need to put another creature in play, or if we draw a white source, we can get rid of everything. All right, they do nothing. So white source should win it, not a white source. 1, 2, should be fine, though, unless they drew something. We'll attack with both. We'll loot. Got a Kavu. Oh, that's awful. All of these are 4. And they have to double block one. Do they not have Boseiju for this? They do have Boseiju. Okay, so let's do this. Sacred Foundry, untapped, cast Binding on Colossus. Why can't I move these? Unless I like skip through that? I don't understand that. You guys let me know if I skip through that, the blocking thing. Like it didn't give me the chance to. All right, they cast Pact again for Thragtusk. They're fighting. Cast Thragtusk and gain 5 life. What else do they draw? Another Dryad. Oh man. All right, no cards in hand. Not really what we needed. Do we attack with both? Attack with both. They just double block here because it's when it leaves the field, right? All right, so let's discard this first and see. Magus is a good draw. I'm just going to Leyline Binding this now before blocks. They're going to get a 3/3, but it can't trade at least. I guess they'll double block here. We could have also waited. Yeah, we could have waited and then just seen. So I don't know. It depends. We'll see what they do. Because if we don't, then they just trade Thragtusk here and then double block here. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, like now we can do this. Why wasn't it like that before? Guess we'll just kill the Dryad. I mean, I guess it didn't matter. Now they don't have a green source anyway. All that tanking for nothing. Man, you should go immediately buy a lottery ticket. It's your day. We got the salt, guys. We got the salt. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Easy screenshot. All right, so that was Domain Scam in Modern. We just missed out on the trophy with that one loss. Getting land screwed, it happens. It was justice for the Blue Tron player, Mr. Giles, since he missed all his land drops too. But that's magic for you. So as for this deck, I thought it was a pretty sweet deck. It was a very grindy deck. Getting lucky and top decking our important cards was really important in this league, it felt like, more so than other decks that I've played. So while we did mulligan to some like really medium 5s, we were able to scrape out a win here and there. Overall, I really do like this deck. It's playing all the annoying broken cards. It'll definitely get sold out of your opponent. Looking at you, Titan player. But overall, it's strong and I definitely suggest trying it. The sideboard I loved. It was just very flexible. Had a little bit of everything for all the meta matchups. But that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next time. Peace.